Our oceans, the lifeblood of our planet, are facing unprecedented threats. Overfishing, pollution, and climate change are pushing marine ecosystems to the brink. Amidst these challenges, marine protected areas, or MPAs, stand as beacons of hope. These underwater havens offer a lifeline to struggling marine life and a chance for our oceans to recover. Imagine vibrant coral reefs teeming with life, majestic whales breaching the surface, and abundant fish populations supporting coastal communities. MPAs are clearly defined areas with legal protections for conserving and managing marine resources. They range from strictly protected zones where no extractive activities are allowed to areas with multiple uses, including sustainable fishing and tourism. The fundamental goal is to safeguard marine biodiversity, enhance ecosystem resilience, and ensure the sustainable use of ocean resources for generations to come. As we confront the escalating impacts of climate change, MPAs are becoming increasingly vital for building resilience in marine ecosystems. The time for action is now. We must move beyond rhetoric and implement robust MPAs that truly protect our oceans. Imagine diving into a kaleidoscope of colors, surrounded by an abundance of marine life. Fish of all shapes and sizes dart through coral gardens, while sharks and rays patrol the blue depths. This is the reality within well-managed MPAs, where marine ecosystems thrive. By providing safe havens for marine species, MPAs play a crucial role in conservation efforts. One of the key benefits of MPAs is their ability to protect endangered and threatened species. By creating no-take zones where fishing and other extractive activities are prohibited, MPAs offer sanctuary to vulnerable populations. This allows them to recover and thrive, ensuring the survival of species that might otherwise disappear from our oceans. Beyond protecting individual species, MPAs help conserve entire ecosystems. By safeguarding critical habitats like coral reefs, kelp forests, and seamounts, MPAs contribute to the overall health and resilience of our oceans. Furthermore, MPAs can enhance the resilience of marine ecosystems to the impacts of climate change. In recent years, there has been a surge in commitments to protect our oceans. World leaders have made bold declarations, pledging to establish vast networks of MPAs. The international community has set ambitious targets, aiming to protect at least 30% of the ocean by 2030. While these pronouncements are encouraging, the reality on the water often falls short of the rhetoric. The gap between declarations and effective implementation is a pressing concern. Many designated MPAs exist only on paper, lacking the necessary regulations, enforcement, or resources to achieve meaningful conservation outcomes. This disconnect between words and action undermines the credibility of marine conservation efforts and jeopardizes the health of our oceans. Several factors contribute to this implementation gap. In some cases, governments may lack the political will or capacity to enforce MPA regulations effectively. Overcoming these challenges requires strong leadership, effective governance, and a shared commitment to protecting our oceans. In the realm of marine conservation, the term paper park carries a weighty significance. It refers to a protected area that exists in name only, lacking the necessary management and enforcement to fulfill its conservation objectives. These paper parks represent a critical challenge to the effectiveness of MPAs, creating an illusion of protection while failing to safeguard the marine ecosystems within their boundaries. The existence of paper parks stems from a complex interplay of factors. In some cases, MPAs may be established with good intentions, but without adequate resources allocated for their management. Lack of funding for staff, patrol boats, monitoring equipment, and scientific research can severely hinder the effectiveness of MPAs. Furthermore, weak governance and enforcement mechanisms can contribute to the proliferation of paper parks. If regulations are not clearly defined, consistently enforced, or penalties for violations are insufficient, MPAs become vulnerable to illegal fishing, pollution, and other damaging activities. This lack of accountability undermines the legitimacy of protected areas and allows the degradation of marine ecosystems to continue unchecked. Section 5: Troubled Waters: Unraveling the Failures of MPAs. Despite the best intentions, many MPAs fall short of their conservation goals. Understanding the reasons behind these failures is crucial for improving the effectiveness of marine protected areas and ensuring the long-term health of our oceans. A complex web of factors, often intertwined and mutually reinforcing, contributes to the challenges faced by MPAs worldwide. One of the most significant obstacles is the lack of adequate funding and resources. Establishing and maintaining effective MPAs requires substantial financial investment for staffing, patrol boats, monitoring equipment, scientific research, and community engagement. Unfortunately, many MPAs are chronically underfunded, limiting their ability to enforce regulations, monitor ecological health, and engage with local communities. Weak governance and enforcement mechanisms pose another formidable challenge. Without clear regulations, consistent enforcement, and meaningful penalties for violations, MPAs become vulnerable to illegal fishing, pollution, and other destructive activities. Furthermore, the lack of community involvement and support can hinder the success of MPAs. Section 6: Guardians in Need: Resources and Support for Effective MPAs. Protecting our oceans through effective MPAs requires more than just designating areas on a map. It demands a comprehensive approach that addresses the multifaceted challenges these vital conservation tools face. Adequate resources, robust governance, and strong community engagement are the cornerstones of successful MPAs. First and foremost, adequate funding is paramount. MPAs require substantial financial investment for a wide range of activities, including staffing, patrol and monitoring, scientific research, community engagement, and sustainable management practices. Governments, international organizations, private foundations, and individual donors must prioritize funding for MPAs. Robust governance and enforcement mechanisms are equally critical. Clear regulations, consistent enforcement, and meaningful penalties for violations are essential for deterring illegal activities and ensuring compliance. Moreover, strong community engagement is indispensable for the long-term success of MPAs. Section 7: Charting a course towards stronger marine protected areas. The challenges facing marine protected areas are significant, but they are not insurmountable. By learning from past experiences and fostering international collaboration, we can chart a course towards stronger MPAs. The path forward requires a collective effort and a shared commitment to ocean conservation. Prioritizing highly protected MPAs is crucial for marine ecosystems to recover and thrive. Section 8: Beacons of Hope: Success Stories in Ocean Conservation. Amidst the challenges, there are inspiring examples of successful marine protected areas offering hope for marine conservation. With strong leadership, effective management, and community engagement, we can protect marine biodiversity and restore ocean health. Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument in Hawaii is one of the largest protected areas in the world. Established in 2006, it covers over 582,000 square miles of diverse habitats. Collaborative efforts have made it a global model for marine conservation. Cabo Pulmo National Park in Mexico is another success story. Since 1995, fish populations have rebounded dramatically, showcasing community-led conservation success. Section 9: A Wave of Change: Reasons for Optimism in Ocean Protection. The challenges facing our oceans are undeniable, but amidst the urgency, there is a growing wave of change. A surge of optimism fueled by scientific advancements and a global movement for ocean conservation. Increasing awareness of ocean health is translating into stronger political will and sustainable practices. Technological advancements offer new tools for ocean conservation. The most significant reason for optimism lies in the energy and passion of a growing global movement for ocean conservation.